You were a very happy baby. Don't post that, please. You started smiling earlier than babies do usually. You were really active and happy. So.
I'll just play. I'll just play.
You just went.
I just figured out how to play royalty-free music here. I just plug it in. For literally no reason.
And then when you were a few months old and you started to sit, you got up like at 5:30. And I was sleepy. So you would sit and you sang at the top of your lungs. Like, long songs. Very high pitch. That's when I said, okay, he's probably going to be a violinist.
Or flutist.
Or opera singer, yeah.
Or a terrorist.
Or what?
Or a terrorist.
Terrorist? Why? Sound terrorism?
No.
Well, because the highest pitch instruments are flute or violin, and I can't stand flute. So that was out of question. Wasn't even offered to you. The only wind instrument I could stomach was clarinet.
Mm-hmm.
So it had to be balanced, you know, between what you want and what I can tolerate.
Sure.
Get your butt out.
Okay, here we go.
My mom. Bob backwards though, nice. Nice.
Do a spin. Do the spin. Spin.
Hi, last day. Okay. So it's like 9:45 or something crazy like that. So we have like 15 minutes to pack, and then we have 2 hours to drive, and then we have 2 hours to board an international plane flight that's not overseas, but it's still, you know, what it is. So let's see if we can do it. This is what a 24-year-old man looks like.
We're passing McDonald's twice without going to it.
Yeah. How is
Single
that
tier.
possible?
Manly tier.
I would recommend Whistler. For beginners, it's amazing.
Oh, Whistler is like the best resort on the planet,
On the continent.
on the continent,
Yes.
is what I've heard.
Yes, it is.
And I was hearing that in lifts with strangers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So how much of it is
Powder?
powder?
Depends.
Maybe 4 feet.
2-3 feet.
2-3 feet is very good.
Yeah, easily.
2-3 feet, I'll go to Alaska for.
Well, it's not Alaska, it's Canada.
Well, Canada.
Yeah, but Whistler is really worth it, and it's also gorgeous. Beautiful mountains. I haven't been there, but I want to go sometime. I'm not going to interfere with your trip with your friend. Don't worry, I'm not going to go when you
You're gonna
go.
be a ski spy?
No, no, no.
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
No. I don't
Ski
do that.
spies.
Ski spies. No, I don't do that stuff.
Ski spy.
Other parents maybe, but no, I don't want to do that. It's just not good. I don't like it.
Wow, I am 12 degrees Celsius higher than you on my
I
side.
don't want it.
I'm going
How
down.
about this for you?
No, I'm okay.
No, you're not
I'm
okay.
gonna go. I'm gonna go
Here's a
with
fight.
low.
Here's a fight. Now we're fighting.
All right,
Okay.
so try doing that while driving.
Oh God, you found a solution. So the way I do that is I study the map. Like when I go to a really big mountain,
Yeah.
I study the map and I map my day. Like, okay, first day I'm only taking blues. And I go like this, like this, like this. Then I plan it so I get to the gondola, hop to the second mountain, and map it on the blues, 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 so I can have time to come back if I can. It's not one mountain; it's a whole ridge of
What's
mountains.
the area called?
Oh, Portes du Soleil.
Okay.
It's
Which
like
country is that in?
Country of Sun.
Country of Sun.
Yeah. Or Portal of Sun.
Welcome to Indiana Jones, episode 6.
Exactly.
Can I please get a country name?
Yeah.
That's a real country.
That's a real country. Or it's like Portal or
What visa do you need to go to that resort?
You don't need
Oh
any
my
visa.
God.
Oh, you don't need any visa. Just go with your passport. It's a no visa restriction at all.
What about North Koreans? Can they go?
No, they can't. They have
Why?
to have a visa.
What kind of visa? To where?
Oh, a European Union visa.
Okay, there we go. We got it.
Okay. So what it's like?
Okay.
It's like this. It's 12 resorts. imagine 12 mountains like Mont Blanc. Only probably 2 heights twice as
Keep
tall.
watching the road in case
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
swerving.
Twice the
It's windy as
vertical
fuck.
drop.
Yep. So how long did you spend there?
2 weeks.
How was that? Did you feel like that was sufficient?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like this, I think a week where we were is enough
Oh yeah.
for a really decent trip.
But the Portes du
we didn't do a
Soleil,
week. So.
we only did 3 days.
Yeah. yeah. Well,
Portes du Soleil is 12 resorts like Mont Blanc connected.
yeah.
160 chairs.
That's crazy. Is
Yeah.
there like another mountain that's like way far away from the resort to like see the 12 resorts in like one
Yeah.
view?
You can get
Is there a
one-
landscape place you can go to
Yes.
see that?
Yes. And the
To like
landscape.
see the vastness of the 12. I mean, you won't be able to see all the way around the mountain, of course, but
Yeah, you fly to Geneva. That's where you fly to. Yes, there's a
Okay.
mountain from which you can see the entire Portes du Soleil country, and the mountain is the highest peak of Europe, called the Mont Blanc,
oh yeah.
White Mountain. And actually, there's a
Wait,
ski
it just said Mont Blanc on one of the signs.
what?
It said Mont Blanc on one of the signs.
Yeah, they just call it Mont Blanc. The next one,
Oh, the
but
chart.
it's a little
It's
bump
not a.
compared to Mont Blanc.
Oh, okay. It's not the actual. Okay.
No. The actual
Gotcha.
Mont Blanc is in France, and there's a ski area, not as big as Portes du Soleil, maybe half the size, and a famous one. It's called Chamonix.
Mhm.
It's around Mont Blanc, and you can take a bus from Portes du Soleil to Chamonix, and you can ski on the side of a Mont Blanc. And there's even a tour.
Skip him.
Okay, there's even a tour which takes you almost to the top of Mont Blanc. Last time I skied with him, I asked him how much training does he think I need in order to, be sufficiently prepared. And he said, fitness-wise, I'm ready. I'm really strong. And on the skis, I'm pretty good. It's just the off-piste, kind of like through the woods kind of stuff.
Yeah, you would have to really train blades a lot more.
Yeah.
You tend to just be like too much on your heels
What do you mean?
during like important moments.
What do you mean?
You're on your, you know what I mean by on your heels?
No.
Like, you know what on your toes means?
No.
Being on your toes. Like, if you're a goalie, for example, right? You know, like soccer goalie. They have to be pretty quick to catch the ball, right? They have to react very quickly. They have to be on their feet is the expression, right?
On the feet. Yeah, fast on the feet.
Yeah. If they're standing with their heels planted on the ground, it takes longer for them to start the motion when they need to react to the kick. When the offense player is trying to make the goal, when they try to play with you, they'll try to fake a shot to make you commit to a move, so that then when you've committed, you leave an opening to the other side, and then they score, and then you're as if there was nobody at the goal, you know. So if your heels are planted, then it takes much more energy and time
Yeah.
to change direction and things like that. If you're on your toes, you can more quickly push off the two legs
Yeah,
to
that
switch
totally makes
directions.
sense.
That's what that means. That's where the expression comes from. Being on your toes, being ready, being prepared, being able to just jump when you need to for the action. Like when you know you might need to do this or this, being on your toes and being ready to take action when something comes up, right? So that's what I think you lack sometimes, and that's I think something you should definitely work on before you go for really dangerous stuff, especially things that are like gorilla, blades without paths.
Yeah.
Avalanche could happen. There's no time to go, oh, I'm trying to fix my goggles and the avalanche is, no. If you hear the first sound of an avalanche, you instantly have to, boop, you have to instantly drop and like be in a mode, right? The seconds count in those scenarios.
Yeah, I would have to do a lot of training.
Jackie Chan was like take off your jacket, throw it on the ground, pick it up, hang it on the like the stick, the hanger. Take it off, put it on, take it off, throw it down, pick it up, and just do this cycle. He would do that cycle for 3 days straight.
Yeah. Like just a simple thing like that. You gotta train it. So it takes.
So those motions started to become very automatic
and efficient.
and like simpler.
Yeah.
Grouped is the word really. And then he integrated that into the karate moves. And the karate moves started to become easier to
It's all muscle
quicker
memory.
to the muscle memory, yeah. Easier to initiate. Because like a lot of things with skills are just hard to initiate because they're so complex. And it's hard to imagine somebody initiating so much all the time. It seems complex. But it's not if you train, if you make this somewhat simple thing into a very basic thing. Then you make the intermediate thing much simpler, becoming basic because your
you build on
rudimentary things are helping you learn basics.
Yep.
So you're step by step like that. As you go through it, you're just you're training yourself to a point where
Training.
barely.
I need more of that too.
Oh, it's 1 lane.
But if you can go for 2 weeks with your friend, oh my God, you will improve on every little bit of it.
With a GoPro, that'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get that GoPro for sure.
Of course, let's get it.
So I can get that trip.
Did you meet his other friend who is a snowboarder?
Yep.
You liked him?
Yeah, he was chill.
That would be a trip of a lifetime. With 2 good friends. Oh my God, go for it. Maybe he has more friends who may want to join. Then you can maybe run some places just like this group. of
Yeah,
friends.
the awesome thing also would be that he dresses up right as a furry, so he could ride the snowboard as a furry.
Yeah.
And then maybe if I could get a furry costume as well, that would be pretty awesome. I think I would be down for
Yeah. 70 people.
that. The which trip?
Yeah, I went to Aspen with a ski club.
Oh, okay.
They make reservations. They
That's pretty cool.
do everything. And you get discounted air tickets and everything. Some beginners, but mostly, like, the largest group is your level. That's like the bulk
Blues,
of
yeah. Well, most people ride blues.
it. Blues
Like
and some
overall.
blacks. That's like the bulk of it. I would say maybe 70% of the people are like confident blues and okay on blacks. And small,
That's probably the hardest thing to break through
Yeah,
because the rest
it is.
is way more refined
yep,
techniques
yep. So what happens
and more experience required.
when 2 buses of people get to the place, there is usually like a happy hour, big meeting. Everybody eats pizzas and sandwiches, whatever, and everybody mingles together and kind of creates their own smaller group because not all 70 people ski and ride together, but you wear on your helmet you put like a streamer, and I think we had yellow streamers, so
So
then
you know who's who.
oh, there's a yellow streamer, that's my group. I made friends there. And the other fun part of it, before you go on a trip, they make a trip party, and I actually hosted the trip party.
No, that's when I met all of them.
Yeah, you remember you met all of them. They're fun people.
definitely older. Lots of older people.
Lots of older people, but that's not the whole group. Though.
Very like late 30s.
Yeah, but that's not the whole group. Only about half of them came. The younger people, some of them came, but not all.
This whole device does is 3D prints your object after.
No.
Same flight. It's good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
What it does is it reprints, very 3D prints the things that you put in the luggage within a couple of seconds. Creates an identical copy on the other side, and they steal every shit, everything in your baggage.
Yeah, your baggage. Your baggage.
And then they ruin your lives. They copy your identity in the airport, and they steal every shit. They make an evil clone of you to chase you around forever and ever until you die. Yes, it's just like Flash.
So apparently that 10 drops of water in my bottle is not okay, but this in Canada is considered an okay thing to take through security.
Yeah.
I guess if it was cocaine cookies, I guess it would be okay too.
I suppose.
As long as you still look like something on your ID and you bring the right ID, then you're okay. Interesting. Let's see. How far can we bring the biscuit? the baguette. Oh, I know why. What? Because they love baguettes.
That's right. You gotta enjoy life.
You gotta enjoy your baguette on your way through a flight.
Baguette.
Otherwise, I mean, we're breaking religion here.
You gotta enjoy your baguette.
So, our food survived, and it was covered even to make it stay good, but it was scanned, so I'm sorry, baguette. Say goodbye. And then we send it to you for baguette. You've been infected, baguette. We cannot be together. For the first time in many centuries, mom's miles actually make the difference.
Yes. Oh
What
no, this is
difference?
not the right thing. It's here.
VIP stuff. Interesting.
And by the way, if you're missing some souvenirs, ta-da!
True. Oh, that's really hot. Okay.
So there was the Canadian stuff here.
Yeah, but that one was more specific to the resort,
Yeah.
so I kind of relate to that. I can't tell if like negative events. I can't tell if like suffering or like negative like suffering times or like happy times take longer, like feel longer, like the time goes slower. I can't tell which one takes longer, because I honestly don't care which one it is. Whichever one takes longer is the one I'll probably do.
Yeah, but it's an interesting question. I don't know.
I think suffering probably takes longer, feels longer.
Maybe.
That's why people that are like extremely successful probably don't like to spoil themselves too much. And they don't spoil themselves too much.
Who's they?
Like people that are successful that might have fame or money from success, they won't spend that money on spoiling themselves all the time. They'll spend it to get the best versions of quality of life, but beyond that, they will spend it on working more. Which is right. That's the best place for money to go, is for people that spend it doing what they got the money for. So
Because that's what money is supposed to be for. It's not supposed to be like, hey, oh, you finally nailed the hammer on the nail on the head. Now you get to not work again another day, right? That's not the point of getting all this money from people that believed in what you did. The point is so that you can do it more and do it again, do another thing. So you have the resources to make it happen. So if you need to learn something that would help you do more, there, pay for the education, pay for the tutor, pay for the best out there, right? That's how high and low society should work. Is that the high societies stick together and they reimburse each other, and then they work towards something even greater, so that they can upgrade quality of life and downgrade the requirements to receive it. Therefore, making it cheaper. Therefore, making the dollar or the whatever worth more, because you're spending less money on a higher level of quality of life, which improves the world. That's the end goal. That's the actual change in the world. The actual change is when quality of life moves up and the price stays the same. That's when you know you've upgraded. That's when you've upgraded. And if you've upgraded and you're part of that, you led that, or you were involved in it, you've made a real change in the world. I think that can be defined.
You want to get in?
Yeah.
That into a picture. That's what's nice about it.
And I'm gonna do.
Nice. Nice. There's a slide. My hair is flat.
And mine
I love
is
it.
too. Yes.
Does it turn? No, it doesn't. Ooh. This is us in the plane. I can end it. Hi, Canada.
This is actually pretty impressive because this is very hard to beat Coca-Cola to and advertise on a napkin. Cheers.
It was incredibly rich bit. That's so far.
Many more to come.
Yeah. And can't see your face.
I'm gonna eat the sun.
The sun, yeah.
compare later
Okay.
the amount of lights and wires on this one.
Here goes. I put it together. I know it's an exact same one.
No, it's the exact same shape, but it's not the exact same one.
It's the exact same one.
It's the exact same shape. You think it is?
Yeah, I'm.
That's why they
100%
got it,
sure.
because it was $50 probably. They probably sell
It
the
was
same
probably
exact
donated
discount.
to the airport because it was the last one and nobody bought it.
Could be.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, yeah. We're back. Yay. And to rewatch this trilogy one last time.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Everybody down on the ground!
Hey, bud, you ever think that there's got to be more?
More than what?
Stuff we do day after day. Being shot at? Taken hostage?
Everybody down on the ground! Today's gonna be different.
Hi.
God, this isn't you. You don't do this, man. Maybe I do. Dude, this is scary.
He's just resting.
In pieces. That man is dead.
Is that a Glock in your pocket?
No,
What?
it's 2 blocks.
Take the camera. I guess. I don't know.
Okay, ready?
John's beautiful interpretation of birthday. It's already recording.
Yeah, it's a nice camera.
Yeah, it's
It's already
iPhone
recording?
11. It was a birthday Christmas present for my mom.
There you go. Here
Get on the keyboard.
you go. Make a wish.
Make a wish.
Okay.
Wish for.
This wish is not happening.
Don't
but
tell
okay.
me. Oh,
I am old.
it's a lady,
I'm a
isn't
boomer
it?
now.
Your wish is a lady, isn't it?
Nice. Beautiful.